As much as some would lead you to believe, genetics are not cope. Your individual genes absolutely play a role in how you look overall. However, you can absolutely still build a strong-looking physique, even without great genetics for muscle building potential. I'd say anyone can build muscle and look considerably better than the average Joe. But at the same time, we need to be realistic about what is actually achievable for a majority of the population. There is a reality that a lot of people need to face. And that is that no matter how hard you try, no matter how you train, no matter how on point your sleep and diet are, even with performance-enhancing drugs thrown into the mix as well, which I do not advocate for, your chances of ever looking like a professional bodybuilder or one of these popular fitness influencers is pretty slim. Most people genetically carry a modest ability to build lean muscle mass. Again, this doesn't mean you can't build muscle and get much bigger and better looking than you used to, and you should work as hard as you can in and out of the gym to achieve your personal goals in doing so. But if you think you're gonna look like Sam Sulek, Chris Bumstead, Alex Eubank, etc., unless you do conveniently just happen to fall into that very small percentage of people who can simply just look at a gym and build an insane physique, spoiler alert, you probably are not one of those people. 9 times out of 10, when you look at the before and after picture transformations of these insane looking guys on social media, you can clearly see that even though the mass wasn't quite there yet before, they already held the frame of somebody who holds an insane ability to stack on lean muscle mass. And they already look quite aesthetic as well, without even having done any serious amount of lifting for any serious time. I'm not trying to come off self-indulgent here, but allow me to use myself as an example for a second. I by no means am a genetic freak like some of these big names you see on social media, but I would say that I have just slightly above average ability to put on lean muscle. Even when I was about 145 to 150 pounds back in cross country in high school, I was by far the biggest guy, muscle mass wise, on the team. I hadn't even gotten into lifting seriously at that point yet. I was just doing some of the bullshit resistance training sessions required for cross country. Coach, if by some odd chance you're watching this, I know you know better than to make runners do Olympic weightlifting. It's not your fault. You were just following the curriculum. I get it. But good God. But to get back to the point, I did have above average muscle building potential, just passed on to me from my dad, who, without even doing any lifting, is just naturally a bit of a brick shithouse. Some people simply will just have it a little bit easier than others. They'll have that foundation laid out for them. But again, just because some of you have to grind a little harder for it, and you won't look like these insane guys on social media, does not mean that you cannot look way better than you currently do. As long as you are putting forth your due diligence, always doing research and learning more about resistance training, having discipline when it comes to your lifestyle, getting quality sleep, eating a quality diet, and I cannot stress this last part enough. Training with serious fucking intention and effort. If you have those things in check in the long run, you are without a doubt bound to make some serious gains as well as fulfill your individual muscle building potential.